Alrighty, you guys. Sorry, I was just posting a chart. What up? Well, it seems the bear chart played out. Remember, we had two charts last night. I was in favor of the bull chart last night. Waking up this morning, I did pull my longs that I did enter last night, because a dip happened in my sleep and I did enter my longs. Because I did say buy the dip underneath that low, but then PA just looked fucking abysmal. After hitting that low, I really expected us to clear the high, but we got a nice rejection, right? Like, so last night we were here. No, it's here. Where were we last night? I'm trying to think about. Let's see, about 21 hours, 21. Yeah. We're about right here. And we didn't, on this break right here, this was a really clear sign that we weren't going nowhere. Okay, let's go over some rules real quick. Let me explain to you what I mean. Okay, so we had this range, right, of divergence, right, and we were hanging on by a thread. We were hanging on by a thread. We were hanging on. We tested it, tried to swing above it, tested it, and at this point we had a complete Elliott wave count, and so you would expect this next move to break above this high. If this was indeed an impulse and this was a correction, you would expect this to break that high. Not only because of Elliott wave, because it's above this. If this was an impulse, this would have broke this because it was above this range as well. It's just how it works. But since this wasn't an impulse, this range did not hold. And as soon as you hit this and you fail to swing above this high here, that was your telltale sign to get the fuck out. Get out. And if you see here, and this one I didn't go short, unfortunately. I didn't go short from this high. I went short from 125-ish. But we got a bearish divergence right there. Higher highs right here. So bearish divergence on our side. So now we ask ourselves, was this a leading diagonal? It could be. I don't like it for a leading diagonal. So let's go what I mean by that. 1, 2. Very ugly one, but it does have a 5-wave structure, so you can't dismiss it completely. So now what? What's going on now? What is the dealio? I'll leave this there. What is going to happen next? Well, we've already had kind of a plan that this could happen, so now we just have to look for the range again. So I'm interested in this range specifically down here. So what I think the count is, I know this first drop is pretty horrific to get 5-wave impulse out of it. It is. Like subwave wise, if you jump into like the 5-minute chart, it's very hard. I'm not gonna lie. But So let's go over this real quick. With the news of Ethereum's what do we call it? Let me see. What the hell is it called? I don't want to misname it. Ethereum's major Constantinople upgrade was delayed after blockchain audit from Chain Security discovered a security issue with one of the changes. That's pretty huge in my opinion. I think people are going to see that as very bad. And the price of Ethereum should hurt from it, right? If we don't dump here, that's good, because that means the markets, we are really coming towards the end of the bear market if we don't dump. When a market's matured and it's coming towards the end, when news stops being a factor, like price stops reacting to news, that's when you know. You see we're sitting on this too. I'm just looking at this range. What was I saying? Can't remember what I was saying. Gosh damn it. Anyways, let's move on from that. Let's get rid of this shit real quick. We don't need this. We don't need this shit. That shit. I do like this channel here. It's been playing some sort of. We caught it right here, literally to the tick. So this still could be an ABC, where this is A, B, and C, and B came in our W, X, Y, or ABC itself, whatever you want to call it. We gotta find another target though, a very valid target to this. We hit a 1-to-1 nearly like to the T. Oh, I was like, what? What do you mean deep house? Yeah, it's the group exactly right now is Petite Biscuit, the guy, the DJ, EDM guy. So there's, oh, look at that. But yeah, Petite Biscuit's a really good artist. I highly recommend listening to him if you like EDM, especially if you like house. More of like that deep house, trance house. Petite Biscuit's definitely a really good artist. That's nasty. Look at this. Absolutely disgusting. These things are so powerful. I know you're like, oh my god, my fucking eyes, can't see shit. I know, bear with me. It's hard for me to fucking see this shit too. Like if this were gonna be bullish, it would have caught this ring right here. It would have caught this and rode it. But we didn't do that. We followed this one instead. And when we get down here, same thing. If we catch this one, we should ride it. If not, we'll roll with this one down into this range right here to our final target destination down here. Time frame given is going to be about this time frame right there. But the specific time frame we're looking at is exactly on January 19th at 2100 hours. January 16th at 2100 hours. So, yeah. The really bearish count. It's gonna be. I'm gonna throw it on this chart real quick. That is horrible that we broke that trend line, by the way. The only reason I don't like this is because how short fucking wave B was compared to A and C. It's fucking, that's not normal. Your B's usually like to be a lot longer than A and C. So check this. Okay, yeah. I was making sure I wasn't freaking stupid. Anyways, yeah. So the bear count is we're done. We're done, and say goodbye to you. Breaking this trend line is not good. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm a big fan of trend lines, especially good trend lines, and my trend lines are good. So it's definitely a big warning here. And that's being nice. No man, that's being mean. Let's be nice. That means give price action its entire range. Cause I gotta go by the closes. You can even do this. Absolute lowest trend line you could have before you're fucked. Do we break it? No, okay. So yeah, I'm liking this range down here. The way trend lines work, especially good trend lines. If you know how to fan your trend lines correctly, when one trend line breaks, price goes to the next one, and then that's how it works. So let me show you for an example. So the last time price had an interaction with the trend line was here. So you draw a trend line here, and then you take it off this here. And you see, as soon as price broke this, it came to this one, and then it broke here, tested this, came to this one. Broke it, retested it, and we're probably gonna go to this one. That's how it works usually. But you gotta also watch the top side resistance trend lines, just in case anything from the top side is catching you horizontally. That also could catch you, so just be aware of every single sort of angle you can get. See how good that works? Look, it broke out, retested, and since it broke out with volume and retested with no volume, and we failed to swing below the low, that's what's key here. It's the same type of idea on this side. Failed to swing beyond this point, so we moved to the trend line in the other direction. And this is pretty telling that this is a correction, because this was impulse. This would have came, broke out here, retested, and then moved to the next trend line. But we didn't do that. So this bear count right here is good. It's very valid. It's very valid. The only reason I don't like it is because how short B was, but it's okay. It's okay, but it's not ideal. That's all I'm trying to say. It's not okay, but it's not ideal. So if we look at strictly, hold on. Strictly RSI, I meant volume. The breakout had good volume, we did. And the retest, not much. Down here, you know? So it is still possible that, like I said, the larger A, B, C is still very applicable and valid. The only way I'm going to say it's going to be invalid is as soon as its trend line breaks. Or if, I'll tell you right now on the second reason. So this is our big kahuna. Our big kahuna is the one you can't break. I usually label it with a color. This one's going to be blue for cayenne. I like my uptrends to be red, my blue with downtrends to be yellow. This is the big kahuna on the top side. So now we have a defined range that we can depict price action and go into and play off of. This is technically like hidden bullish divergence. Oh, not yet. Not yet. I lied. It's not yet. I thought it was there, but it's not yet. So anyways, let's continue on this bear count. So the bear count has its ABC completed to see what they've done. Came in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how you want to count that. But ABC's done, and we started a new wave down. And we just went 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and went 3, 4. No matter what, you should be buying this. That's all I'm saying. And I'll tell you why. Okay, yeah, wave 5s can extend and divergences are just a meme. So say we do break this low right here. We do break this low right here, right? On price action. RSI is not going to do that. It's going to stay right there at least. Create that bullish divergence, right? Bullish divergence is just a meme, and I'll tell you what I mean by that right now. So just because you got this divergence, right? Well, as soon as you make this low and pivot, and RSI makes this low and pivot, and we start running up, looking at this point here and this point here, specifically these points. gonna be here somewhere and here. If RSI runs high like this, it makes this channel that I see here. With RSI staying, when price action staying flat in that channel, then all you're gonna do is hit this upper size channel on RSI, on price action, and fall down. And RSI is gonna hit this and break this divergence, and then you're fucked. That's how you get trapped. So, but let me tell you, there's ways to avoid being trapped, and you just look at RSI on the smaller time frames to just depict areas of invalidation and validation. Yesterday we knew if this line was broken that on the close, just one single close on a 1 hour time frame, we're fucked. The lowest here, the slowest low right here. See, obviously you're not gonna get it all the time. Yes, you never got the actual close below it, which is these lows here. But you see, we just ran through it. And when we tested it, we just had no follow through. What you want to do is when you test this X point, or your divergence head point, so once you test this range right here, I call it the head and X point of divergence. Once you test it on price action, you must have some follow through. You must clear the previous high you made or previous low you made. If you don't do it, like what happened here, see how we came up, failed to clear that high, so we just came back down. It's called a fail. You fail to swing over the divergence fully. This divergence right here. You swung over it, tested it, but you just couldn't complete the last step. The last step, which was clearing this high, and then you're off to the races. But now we're set up for even something greater. So let's check this. I'm trying to think if we're gonna get the play. I'm looking at the price action RSI right now. I don't know if it's gonna happen. 1 second. Let me drink my coffee real quick. Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna really get the plays. I think it's gonna be more in the 4 hour maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I guess on the 4 hour we'll get it. So check this out. Hold on, I don't know. I'm confused right now. Hold on, I'm having a brain fart right now. I need to see price. I need to see something happen real quick on price action so I can understand it again real quick. Divergence. It ran high, but this did not. So as soon as this low here was jeopardized, the lowest point of divergence close was there. So jeopardized. You fell down. Okay. But if this was not going to do this on this divergence, as soon as it ran up, price would have 2 and closed above it. But we did not. And on the retest, you flew through this. Which was, sorry, I'm going over it. I had a brain fart on the VRT system. VRT. I had a brain fart on how it worked, but I understand it again. Divergence. RSI ran away, broke that point. PA did not. Ran through. Broke this divergence there. We created another form of divergence here. RSI ran through. PA did not. As soon as this low was jeopardized on the close, you fell through. Had divergence here. RSI ran higher than the previous closes. Price did not, stayed flat, fell through. You had divergence there. And we fell through again. And then yeah, that was a big one right there. So this one, he did clear this divergence right here, and he did come down and retest that support here on both RSI and PA, but he didn't clear it back over here. As soon as he had no follow through, that's when he run. You cleared it, but you had no follow through. Once you cleared this divergence point, you had no follow through. See that? Okay, so when did it hold true? It holds true when it happens. So that's when it held true for the first time. RSI and PA both ran high together. But even right here, RSI and PA were together. So you're flat and you're basically flat here. A little down, but not by much. Not much that'll make you scream, you know. And then as soon as it broke above this right here, and didn't do it on RSI on price action. So we broke above here. See that? Here's the divergence. We broke above it here, but did we do that on price action? And we did. It goes off to the races. So, looking at this, we're going to create this divergence here. If we break this low, which I think we're going to break this low like this. So the very next thing we're going to have to watch for is if RSI can run up above this like this, and price stays below this here, that's a short. So watch this two pivots right here. This will signify that this is a 1, 2 coming in like this, and not a C leg ending coming up for a wave 1 for a C leg. Okay? This is going to be the play on this 4-hour chart on RSI. Oh, I ordered some finally. I had a buddy who actually had some. I walked in his house and he had some. He just ordered it. He's supposed to tell me how he liked it. He never told me. I actually forgot to ask him how he liked it. But I need it because I need that edge, bruh. I need the edge. So I ordered some. See how it is. I'll give you a heads up. So pay attention to divergences. They're so important. They have to be cleared. Their points have to be. RSI has to run with price. If RSI is not running with price, it's not right. It's not true. It's not true. So again, let's go over it one more time to see how this works. Let's see if we could do it in real time. Let's actually go to a different let's do Bitcoin, since I don't really follow Bitcoin like that. So see if I can actually use this system consistently. This is my notes to this. Jesus Christ. G criminy. Oh god, that's not good though. Look at this. We finally broke this and rejected it as resistance. Oh god, that's horrible. Horrible. Wow. That's not good. Anyways. I don't want this to go away. You just went long, boy? You crazy. Why? Why? Why are you going long? Wait. Why are you going long, Noza? Dude, you crazy. I'm not longing you that. That's like... What the fuck? Bro. Beneath this trend line that we broke out, faked out, got rejected by this trend line, came back under... I guess it's called that a... Is that a BART? you got a BART. You got a BART right here, bro. Look at that. Look at this volume on this breakdown, bro. No. I'm pretty confident that this level's going to be swung under. If we move up, we're going to move up like this high, and then we're going to come back down like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You wild, dog. You wild. Hold on. I wanted to see if I could run through this. Okay, let's see if this system really works as well as I've been claiming it does. Okay, here's our fucking divergence. Let's see here. Let's go there. Okay, we have our divergence here. I already see something. So let's see here. We have divergence, but PA is definitely not matching. So let's take this short, and we're just gonna aim for this close down here. Because it's this point right here. We ain't getting there. And we got there. So we got out of that trade. So now let's see what's up. If we break through this, we'll short. But so far we're not doing nothing. And so far we're running high, so that's bearish. Okay, see how high we ran right there? We're still running high. We might want to short this like now. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to short this because we ran high. We failed and closed. We just can't close over this range. There we go. There we go. So as soon as we get another point of divergence, I will pause this and okay, we got to do. Did I pause it? Okay. We had a point of divergence, but we had our system didn't play through. So what we have to watch for is this to happen. Since nothing happens, we just got 1 point of divergence. Most people will close out their position here, but since you just got 1 point of divergence, just let it ride. Let this system work itself. Let a system play out for you so you could understand, okay, this is actually reversing now. Momentum has actually shifted. You see here, RSI momentum has tried to shift, but price action just did not agree with it. You need to agree. 1 point of divergence. We had 1 point of divergence. We need to watch this follow through here. We need some consolidation to show that it's going to happen. we didn't have any consolidation. We just dumped right after. See that? We just dumped right after for a new low. So as soon as I get some consolidation, I'll do exactly, okay, here. Pause. Pause. Again, we got divergence from, it's all the way from over here. This point here. Where is that? Here? So, obviously I'm probably not gonna get into short because I'm already late. It's already down here, but I guess I'll just place a short order down right here. And then this range, and just hope I get wicked in. I don't remember what price action does right here. Because I already see that we have a discrepancy in price action RSI, so I'm expecting at least this low to be tested. Maybe it even won't hurt to go short now and just aim for this low. Because that's what usually happens. If you get this discrepancy like we did here, the range low on price likes to get tested. Here's the range low. Let's see what happens. Oh God. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. And you see we closed above it. Damn. Alright. So again, we got more divergence. This is technically divergence right here. To me, it's double bottom of price. So that's I'm playing this as divergence, even though it didn't register on the RSI. I'm playing as it is. So let's see if this runs high. If this runs high without price, I'm shorting, or even. I think that might meet my criteria right there to short. Honestly. Oh yeah, now it's definitely run high. So I'm going to go short right here. Stop loss above here. Aim for these lows here to get taken out immediately, and if we close below this, then bang, took it out. Close below it, going short again. Especially if you can't get back into this range. Let's see here. How do we run here? How do we run? How do we run? Let's see here. Do we run high? Do we run high? Another point of divergence. Okay, right now it's iffy. It's right on the border, but I think it's gonna drop. I don't remember what actually happened with price action here. There it goes. There it goes. So again, more divergence here. So let's pause. Let's pause it. Do I have anything to go off of? No, nothing. I guess you can maybe go off this point here. There's definitely a discrepancy in this to there, but it's not really what you want. It's not meeting the criteria that you want. So this thing works like a champ. Okay, now we got a higher high right here. Pause it. Pause it. Boom. So I'm gonna go short here because volume's still kind of kicked up there. So I might actually get to this top range. I may even just go right there and just hope I get wicked in. I don't remember exactly what price action does here. I'm gonna go off these lows right there, that close and just the low on the just above that. I don't remember what price action does. The only reason I'm doing it this way is because I see this volume kicking up. If this volume was bearish, I would expect this low to be taken out. If the volume was bearish, I would expect this low to be taken out, and I would have went short here with the aim of there. Just because we have this discrepancy in RSI and price. See here? It's definitely not doing that on price. So let's see what happens. I don't know what happens. I forgot. I don't really track Bitcoin like this. I don't remember. So it did test this range low, and okay. If it closed below there, then you're going short. But if it doesn't close below here, it's probably going to test this upper range. We're getting it's right on the border again, right on the border. It's not giving you the criteria. Okay, now it's running high. It's running a little high. Okay, now it's actually broke it, so we're good now. So it's probably going to actually get my orders filled. So I got my orders filled, and now it's going to probably run all the way up here because we flipped it. Pause it. I knew it. I was about to say it's probably going to flip it because it flipped this as support. See that? you flipped out of support. And this range high, which was probably divergence, right? No, it wasn't divergence. This wasn't divergence. So you wouldn't be looking at that as an area to flip you, but you were watching this zone to get rejected heavy, and we didn't get rejected heavy. We got rejected, and then we stayed in it. So if you were just following the system and you weren't really paying attention, you would have had your stop loss just above this high, and you would have got stopped out because you would have assumed that this was going to get rejected because how high this ran without price, but it didn't. So this was one loss out of this. But if you were paying attention to the charts, you would have noticed that it stayed and held this as support because it's supposed to roll over quite quickly. You know, within a few candles it rolls over, right? Within a few candles it rolls over, right? Within a few candles it didn't roll over, it stayed. So see what happens here. If we can't clear this, I don't remember what happens here. I really don't. I think this might go down from here too. We're holding this zone though. We got bearish divergence. Yeah, let's say we're not clearing this. We had bearish divergence at right there. So you probably want to go short here to aim for these lows here. I don't remember what happened at all. So remember, I don't remember what happened. We went short, so let's see if we're wrong here because we broke this range low. We failed to roll over this range here that we had. We stuck in it. Okay, cool. We were safe. But then you're aiming for these range lows here for a simple closeout. Okay, I think we can trust this system pretty well. We just have to really pay attention to things. Like right here, like this was more of a stop hunt type of a thing. It stopped you out, like a stop hunt, and it still went to your direction. We're still kind of correct. Still were. We still got that. We had that divergence. RSI ran really high without price action, and so you wanted to go short with that, but it stop hunted us with our stop being right above the swing high, barely. But it's all good. Oh God, bro, that was filthy. That's filthy, bro. I didn't even see that, dog. That's on the 15-minute. I'm about to look at that shit. $120. Where was that at? Where's this price action at? 128. So where's 120? Your high is 130. So I'm trying to match my screen to your screen so I can see what the fuck you were on. You're almost 127. So you were looking at right here, yeah. Okay. Fucking beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. You had to play right here on the 15-minute too on Coinbase as well. Not as well. That's all it takes. Is one. You need to see one check. One discrepancy. God, that was so sexy. If your divergence doesn't hold true, if you get divergence and price does not run with your RSI or oscillator, you're fucked. That divergence is gonna be false as motherfucker, and go opposite. Great example. let me show you the example that he's talking about. So this is literally what I was going over right here in this past 30 minutes. How to use RSI better. BRT, son. So all you're looking for is, as soon as you get a divergence, is you're just finding a point on your divergence leg, a very valid point. This is a very valid point. See how valid that was? It held as support for a long time, flipped it, rejected, and rejected. Very valid point on RSI. All you're looking for is discrepancy now. See how price RSI ran through it, but then prices could not do it? Well, the rest was history. That's all it takes. And the difference is trusting the system. That's it. He trusts it. I trust it too. It's really good. It's powerful. It's so powerful. Like for right here. Look right here. Why did it hold true right here? Why did it work right here but not down there? So we had divergence, right? Here to here. So right here we had a discrepancy, but the key. Let me tell you what the key is. I see some movement here. I see some white moving. Well, shit. Let me show you some. Decent buy. See how this goes. Getting some decent buyback here. Okay, let's go back to what I was trying to show you in the example. This is why it's important you have to monitor your trades if you're doing these 15-minute time frames and stuff like this. Okay, right here. At first, you did get a discrepancy, right? You did, right? So you possibly would have went short, correct? But if you have no follow, as soon as you get this signal, you should have follow through within the next few candles. And if you don't get that follow through, question yourself, question your position. So we had this discrepancy, right? There to there, right? So you probably may went short, but you see right here, you just failed to close, but you just had no follow through right here, right? Failed, and then you made a new high. You made a new high, and again, you probably would have thought, okay, we have another discrepancy from here to here. But since this failed, you're looking for a discrepancy in just PA now, in this section now. So you're looking for a divergence to play out in this section now. And you're also looking for this to get cleared with price action. So still no clearance of price action down here, but you cleared the divergence on RSI. So now you're curious, and you also cleared the previous high that you went short on, you got stopped out of, or you might still be in this short, questioning yourself with your stop loss here, and this would have tell you to get out as soon as you cleared your high here, your entry, because you had this discrepancy, correct? So you would have went short because it matched your criteria to go short upon BRT, right? You had a divergence, you had a discrepancy, price didn't follow, go short, correct? We had no follow through. Now, and then after this pivot here, you flip your short position. That's your telltale sign to exit right there. Telltale sign to exit. You didn't have no follow through. You should have attacked this low if you were right. If you were correct, this low should have been attacked immediately and taken out, but it was not. And you flip this range as support over your entry. Again, like you said, you might have said, oh, we have more discrepancy, right? More discrepancy. So you could have went short again, right? Could have went short again. Again, no follow through. You would have attacked this lower range, and then as soon as you flipped yourself as support again, you should have exited. And then finally, right here, it is actually higher. Finally, for the first time. Finally. But you notice from here to here to here, it stayed within a trend. It was within a trend. Consistently higher highs and lower high and higher lows. So as soon as this was flipped, cleared, and held as support, right? Well, this was so huge. Since this range was now held as support, on RSI. So you cleared it. Here's this point. Here's it's really depicted on RSI. We're cleared over it, right? We're gonna be cleared over this now, so we can. It's all support now. We cleared it all. Cleared it all. And then yeah, the rest is history. You finally cleared this point of divergence, one step at a time, and the rest was history. And the reason why this failed was simply, and I tell you, you will know when you're correct. It'll happen pretty fucking fast. As soon as you see one discrepancy and you go in on it. So we had a divergence, right? You had a discrepancy even from there to there. So all this is, and it's you tested it, you went short, came down within 3 candles. 1, 2, 3, you're done. That's what I say. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, you're done. Boom. You're done. You're done. So, again, that's just how it works. The reason why I wanted to show you the step-by-step thing, like, because it's not a perfect system. Like, if you see something, it's not gonna always work. Sometimes you gotta make sure it has follow-through. And this is how you look for follow-through. Within 3 to 4 candles, you should have your play. You should be some good profit within 3 or 4 candles. If you're not, you're probably wrong. More likely, you're wrong. Like this is perfect. This is a perfect example too. Here's another perfect example. We had this divergence, right? There to there, right? We came back and retested it, but we had no follow through. We just within a few candles, you know, within like the higher time frame is gonna be a little bit different. So this divergence was more like a 2-hour time frame, right? Yeah. So it would have been like 2 to 4 2-hour time frame candles. So here's your breakout candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You would expect some movement by now, you know. 4, and then as soon as you broke this low, and then it came back to get out. Get out. And the system works both bullishly and bearishly. So say if you had this bearish divergence here, right? But then RSI came up like this and retested, but price action stayed low and did this, but then held this low right here. Then you would on this very next move up with RSI, you'd expect price to break this high. Works both ways. Alright? So, anyways, just wanted to go over that. Let's go back to the charts and then I'm gonna get out of here. That's not good right there. That's nuts. Shoot. Sorry, I was kind of wanted that actually. Where's it coming from? Okay, that one doesn't matter actually. So, sorry. I think that this is very bad, you guys. We broke out of our uptrend channel. It's not good. Not good. How long ago was that? When was this? $70 minus 40 is what? 20? Not stupid ass. 30. Say 60. So as long as we range in this range, we're bearish. We're in bear market. Sorry, this is how it is. And when we range back above this, we'll be in bull market. And anywhere between 40 and 60 is neutral. So just looking at RSI, it looks like we're fucked. Yeah, 80, 40, 80, 40, 60, 20. In this case, crypto looks like 65, 25. So crypto might be 85, 80, 85, 45 for bull territory. Bear traps right there. About 43, 83 for bull territory for crypto. So just looking at, oh shit. So just looking at RSI and range rules, 83. So in order for us to stay bullish, we have to range okay, cool. So I'm liking this as our RSI guide, I guess you can say. I may actually change that. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I can just do this. $83 to I might make a new RSI soon. I have an idea for an RSI would be pretty useful for us, I think. So yeah, bull territory is ranging its green side, bear territory is ranging its red side, and neutral's right is from 40 to 40, or 60 to 40. You see, we've been ranging this lower side. Yeah, I think I looks like we're gonna stay here too, honestly. Okay, yeah, so just like literally just looking at pure RSI. This looks horrible. We couldn't break above 60 at all. We broke out of our uptrend channel. The most hope I could give us if I could clone this and I could see if we're catching a trend line from below, but I don't know about that. Ooh, so close. So close. Broke out of it. Yeah, I'm not liking it. It's not looking good. So, but let's go back to what I was telling you guys from the get-go. Damn, Bitcoin looks like a good buyback for Bitcoin. Care how. Wow, Bitcoin looks pretty decent on its buyback, honestly. I didn't notice that. Yeah, if we close underneath that trend line with this volume, we're gonna go to this next trend line. It's just how it's gonna happen. Ethereum looks decent. Anyways, let's go back to what I was talking to you guys about in the first place. Let me actually see. I don't know if I want those middle lines or not. Okay, so let's go back to what I was initially talking to you guys about. Like, no matter what, you want to be a buyer on the next low break. Let me tell you why. Okay, obviously this is wrong. Get out of here. Get out of here. We did get to that point, but we had no follow through. So we've been able to tell someone trying to exit that position. Came right into this range, just had no follow through. Anyways, SMH. If we close underneath this golden box like this, yeah, we're definitely going down. Alright, so let's explain to you why I say it'll be a decent buy no matter what if you buy on the next break. It'll be a decent buy because, to me, well, this is more for Ethereum. Let's go for Ethereum. On Ethereum, no matter what, I think we're going to either put in a wave 2 bounce, which will be better than this one, in my opinion, or we're going to actually make a breakout for a C leg. Regardless, I think we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 coming down, and since there's 5 waves coming down, we're now expecting at least 3 waves coming back in the opposite direction. Now, how would that 3 wave come? Who knows? It could come in a 5-3-5, come in a 3-3-3, it could come in a wave 2 is never a triangle, but it could come in like a truncated WXY where it looks like a triangle. So you gotta be very careful about this. Not careful, but cautious to where you exit your position if you do indeed become a buyer in this range down here, which I think wouldn't be a bad idea, because I mean, look at this. We have all this support down here. Yeah, there's this little gap from 100 to 96, 95. But I really do think we'll hold this range right here. Like that. And then this will be our last hope for our catch down here. If we get down here, I'm not going to be winding long anymore, honestly. If we get down to this blue range, I won't be longing anymore. I really want this upper yellow to hold, specifically that range right there. So no matter what, I'll be a buyer with a stop loss. Right in the middle of this gap, kind of. Aim for previous highs. Even just aiming for your previous highs, you got a 4.2 R to R. And if you aim for the... So let's also get more other ideas here. To flip me completely bullish, we need to close above this range right here. We're gonna be watching this zone right here. This is a dead cat bounce zone, the dead cat zone. So even to just our lowest range right here, that's a 4.6 R to R. The high top side range 6.6. For the big kahuna 8.5. And if this is indeed a breakout wave C, oh fuck, 14.2 or 18.8 risk reward. So no matter what, I think you should be a buyer. This is either A, B, C, truncated C come down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this is a A, all this is B, and then coming up for C right now. Like I said, if we come up for C, it'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hit that trend line right there, and then we'll break down. But no matter what, I think you should be a buyer upon the completion of this low. This volume right, there's too much volume right here for us to say that this is not a breakdown and we won't clear this low right here. I think we will clear this low right here. Get down there, and then I'll be like I said, I'll be a buyer down here with anticipation of this at least hitting a 2 to a 3, a minimum of a 3.6 risk to reward ratio. That's a good risk to reward ratio. And again, a lot of people, just because your R to R is good doesn't mean you're making a good trade. You still could be risking a lot of your trade. Do you guys know how to... I want to... Sorry, I got a message from someone that was long as fuck. Kind of threw me off. Anyways. What the hell? Totally threw me off my train of thought, that message. Son of a bitch. Poops. Gosh, poopy. Poopy. Anyways. Totally forgot what I was gonna say. That's terrible. Yeah, I just really don't think we'll lose this trend line immediately like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I am pretty confident about this count right here 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very unfortunate that I was looking at this, like, is it? This could be a 3, 4. The only reason why it threw me off was just because this range was being held right here. If this was just a little bit higher, it would have been more bearish. Fuck. Would have been a good short. We could have hit everything else. It was in the Bermuda Triangle, possible wave 3, 4, had that nice arc. But the issue was this, how this was closing above support. That's what threw me off. Perfect dead cat bounce kiss. Oh god. Perfect. Damn, I was literally off the bells and whistle. Nuts. I hate when you see something after the fucking trade. You're like, oh gosh, why don't I just run with that? I think we had it. I think I had this pulled from a different point, and that's why I didn't see that. I think I had it pulled from right here, unfortunately. I think I did have it pulled from right here. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So, desired PA for the day. It's probably gonna go like this. Invalidation of this setup is if price could get into wave 1 territory of this proposed drop down, which is this right here. Yeah, huge that we could not hold this trend line as support. Hit that. That's another big rule I use. The channel check on divergence is you have to hold it on this retest, and we didn't do that. And usually you want to long right here, right when it tested. This is the best opportunity to long. Is when you wait for this to come down, come down, come down. When you long on the first touch, that's when you long. And you expect this high to be broken, but you know what happened. So. All right, you guys. Is there anything? What would make it? Yeah, I did say that. Michael K. Wait, saw what on your charts, Noza? Oh, I have to go press show in order for this thing to actually. Yes. Well, I just ran through what the criteria would have been for us to exit this long. Is that a 1 hour chart? So let's go again. Let's go again. As soon, okay, we broke out of this. Let's listen very closely now, you guys. Listen very closely. Pay attention to this, what I'm about to say, because this is very important. If you're trying to trade using RSI, if you're trying to trade using RSI, you're not listening to this. What I'm about to say, you're gonna be fucked. Because divergences are they're gonna keep fucking you, and I'm gonna tell you why. So, again, we had this area of divergence, right? Here's our lowest point, right? Your highest close is being right. Actually, your highest close is right here, honestly. Now, when this point was hit, okay, say if you were a buyer, you did buy this divergence like a fucking pleb, and you didn't go down to your smaller time frames to confirm this was a good buy. Say you just bought this because you got a divergence, right? So you bought it. Now you're like, okay, do I hold? When do I sell? How do I sell? What do I let go? Whatever. You break up. You actually attack these highs, and you do break the highs. You do. You broke the highs. You see that? The highs were actually broken. Now, the crucial parts to tell you if to hold your long or to buy back in is the retrace and the hold of your X pivot. If your X pivot is not held on your retrace, you are fucked. Super fucked. And what do I mean by that? Let me show you. Okay, your most important pivot will always be in your divergence leg. Your divergence leg will always be the leg that is your longest point of price action. Here's our longest point of price action, right? From this high to that's our longest swing in price action, right? So your most important pivot is going to be located somewhere within this area. Obviously, it's not right here because there's nothing here, right? Nothing. Zero things. You look at RSI to help distinguish where is a good pivot. And I really like, like I said, I really liked right here. This little section right here is my favorite point. And we did come and test this pivot, this X point pivot. We did. Right here. Now, you came down and you retested it and you held it as support. Because a very clear telltale sign that this was a false breakout is usually you just fly back through this X point right here, and you come back and retest it, and then you break down officially. But the other way that it still fails is the way it did, and it's doing it like this. It's a fake out, and it requires a little bit more understanding of how price action works and what you need to expect and where things land. So after you got your divergence, you had your breakout. Now you come back down to test this point right here as support. You held it, and since you held it, you're expecting a breakout now. You expect this top side to be broken out of, or at least tested. At least tested, and then your midsection held as support, then you'll break out like that. But since you came down, retested this X point, held it as support, came up, and failed to test this high, and then on the retrace, you failed to hold the 0.5 pivot of this range. All systems that go are now are there for a short. Your divergence didn't hold as good as you want to. It held for a minute, like one little 2% gain. But it didn't hold bullishly at all. It didn't break out. It didn't create a new high. It didn't. And since it did not fail to swing over this high, you roll over. And you're expecting these lows to be broken. And at least attacked. They're already been attacked, but now they're gonna be broken. I expect them to. So that's what you need to look for and expect. It makes me so upset because this little thing happened in my sleep. If I was awake, I would have closed out of my position up here and shorted from up here, but I got in late at 123 and some change. So it's all good. Because my stop loss was literally right here, and I got stopped out and I flipped it 200%. Because like I said, I did buy this. I bought here at 125 and some change. I got stopped out at 123 and some change. But then I immediately flipped short. So I'm up. But I would have been much happier being up 7% instead of 5. That's 9%. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So just that's how you play divergence. And on NOSA, let's go to that Bitfinex chart real quick. Let me show you a trick that you could have done too to actually help you understand price action a little bit better. Wasn't that on the BitMEX? Why do you have divergence there? I don't. Oh, no. I thought you had divergence there. Okay. So, okay. So you saw the play on from the divergence side on the bigger time frame, right? Now let me show you. You could have still got out of your position without running off the larger time frame. You still could have got out of the position running off this 15-minute, this 1 hour, 30 minute. Let me show you. So, you saw this, right? This is bearish divergence technically, right? In my opinion, it is. Let's go on a 1 hour. See if we can do it on a 1 hour. So right here, you technically got bearish divergence, right? Right? In my opinion, that's bearish divergence. Okay. So now draw your value points, bro. Here, draw your value points, right? Let's do this real quick. So like I said, your most important pivot is always on your divergence leg. This one's your divergence leg is always the ones with the greatest price action. This one's pretty even, but your divergence leg is usually the secondary leg, which is this one. So it's usually your 0, 1, 2 leg. So you would depict your pivot on that leg, and I can see it right there, right here. And if price breaks that X pivot of divergence, which it did, came back, retested it, and failed to close back over it as you're trying to get out. Right there. Right there. Because right here, price, see how we broke through? We made a lower low on our side, right? We did, right? But on price, we did not yet, right? Closing price, right? We did not, right? But we made a lower low on our side, correct? So that met our criteria to watch VRT. And since we met our criteria, we're expecting a breakout up and close above this downtrend line as support, and getting price back up in this range. But we broke below, created that low here, didn't do it on here, failed to close it back above that low here, got the telltale sign that this was going to be broken, and we broke down. So you have two VRT plays in the same section. One off that hourly being right here, and one off the 2 hour being right here. And again, let's run through it one more time for shits and giggles. Here's our divergence. Right. Here's the divergence. Right. This wasn't divergence, I guess. I thought I started up here, but so these weren't accounted. These weren't counted for us. These were counted. It's all this. Obviously, our divergence leg is starts from here, all down here, and obviously the pivot's going to be somewhere in here. That's obvious. You can see it. You see it on price action, and then all you have to look for is multiple touches on RSI, like right there, and you pick it out. And you see how, remember how I said, it was broken at first. It was broken. See how this was broken like this? But the key was, on the retest, we had no follow through. Like this one, we broke through, we had a retest, and we had follow through. That was the difference. That was all the difference. The only difference was the follow through, literally. Divergence, X point, broke it, came back, retested it, no follow through, fall down. And this one, divergence, X points, broke it, retested, follow through. Only difference. Bang. Don't share this shit. And this will not be recorded. You cannot just... I'm sorry. My secret sauces don't get shared. At all. If you're watching this, you just got a free secret sauce. Oh God, I can't change that. That is pretty unfortunate. It's pretty unfortunate that I cannot change what I was trying to do, so you can't re-watch it and download the video, but it looks like it's gonna be possible. Fuck. Oh well. Secret sauce. Anyways. It's a very powerful system. It's just fucking... You gotta trust it. And use other forms to help you gauge it. Like, say on this right here. On this right here. When you're wondering if this point was gonna hold bullishly, your EMA 5 should have been at support, but we didn't. It wasn't held at support. It was underneath us, so it was more of a resistance, and we came poke through it, and then we fell right under it, so it got rejected by the EMA 5. So yeah, technically you had bearish rollover. We rolled over here bearishly. So you had bearish rollover, rejection of the 5 EMA, your system here, right here, playing out. And then now we have complete bearish rollover now. We have all of our EMAs above us. If we throw even Chevy's above us. Wow, Chevy had you in the trade early. Fuck. And I'm telling you, the only EMAs you need for momentum is your 21 and your 13 WMA. That's all you need. That's why I give them to you. That's all you need. We're at complete crossover right here. Crossover with the 5 and the 21 here. Double whammy. You had a short call from Chevy up here. God. Although you would have got it, you would have got stopped out here with this long call. Although if you listen to the rules, you wouldn't be long here. The rules are you need crossover on Chevy and your EMAs on both price action and RSI. And you see here we did not get that on price action at all. You could risk your biscuits because SAR was your support down here. But I'd rather wait for everything to check in clear. Cool. Alright, you guys. I think I'm done here. I don't think there's anything else left for us to go through, huh? Fucks. Fuck. Oh, God. So it's okay, guys. Let's just have some. Let's go do some fun. Let's. I know, bro. I got 20 more minutes, bro. I got my dab right here ready, dog. Um, let's see how well this Chevy system works for us. You're supposed to be using on the 1 hour setting if you're using the scalping setting. So, all right, bro. Hey, Noza, you take it easy, bro. I'll be on tonight again at midnight. All right, dog. USD. I haven't even checked the USD chart. Let me check it real quick, bro. It did go up. That's hilarious. It did break out pretty massively too. And it's dumping hard as shit too, which is pretty scary. That's nuts. And this is just shorts and long ratio, that's all. Longs are kicking up. That's strange. Longs are kicking up. Very strange. Huh. So the fact that longs are kicking up makes me happy. Fuck you. You guys are never right. The herd is never right. Keep piling those longs. I wonder if I could... No, we don't have... I don't have data that far back that would help me get there, huh? Yep. I knew it. Ladies, I go back. Sorry, I know you guys are like, what's the guy doing? I thought he was gonna say he's gonna leave. Oh my god. So I'm checking shit, fact checking. So longs are dropping. Yeah, so longs are rising, shorts are dropping, and longs get destroyed. Longs were still rising as this was happening. And as soon as shorts started rising, still no, longs still rising. And that's when they got fucked. And then shorts get fucked right here, being late as fuck. Boom. Sorry, I'm going over these. I'm just trying to study this in price action. Shorts rising, and they get destroyed again, right? Bang, yeah, destroyed. Shorts rising, destroyed. this is the lowest would ever be right here. And you try to long that, but you had no follow through. That's when the long's fine, neither are wrong. And then sky high here. And now it flipped longs bullishly, and we're falling. If history likes to repeat itself, and if we're gonna repeat ourselves, then the longs should get fucked even more. Pretty scary. Also wanted to check one more thing. So I'm gonna start a log now to see how accurate VRS is. What's today? 17. I know, bro. Fuck. I don't even I take those, but not all the time. Fuck. That was pretty crucial, bro. That was pretty, oh my gosh. Hilarious. Why can't I open that? Yeah. It's funny. It's very funny. The last few alerts have been fucking really good. Really, really spot on. Really spot on. Okay, what's the date today? The 15th, 16th? 15th. So 1/15/19 VRT called for a short. $36.50. So I just want to see how accurate this shit is, okay? But I think we good for our time being. What we should expect going on from now. I don't really need these. Yeah, don't worry, bro. I always set alerts. If I see a very applicable setup, I'll set that alert for it if I can set it up for it. Look at this too, guys and girls. 1, 2, 3. Oh God. 1, 2. So you had 2 in a row, but you're under all these MAs, and you had a short call, no reason long. You had 2 in a row, 3 in a row, underneath these MAs, underneath Chevy short, all reason to go short. I'm very torn in between myself and my indicators. Like, I know my indicators are fucking honestly like the best indicators there is on the market. Like, there's no other indicators that do what our indicators do here. Absolutely not. But I'm torn in between this wanting to become that guy, that trader, that motherfucker who can just do it for themselves without having to rely on the fucking indicators. You know? So that's where I'm stuck at now. Like, fuck. That, my indicator would have got me in before myself. You know? And down here too, look. You got a flip buy from Chevy. You had two in a row from here. You're above your 13. All you're waiting for is a crossover. You got the crossover here. You're still above Chevy bullishly. SAR now flipped over, so you don't even care if you get 2 in a row now. Boom. Pivot, pivot. Could clear above those pivots. 2 in a row. You're not, technically you don't have to sell here, but yet you're underneath those pivots. You got 2 in a row. And as soon as this crossover right there is your sign to sell totally. And then all you're waiting for to short is 2 in a row or SAR to flip above. SAR flipped above right here, so you could have went short with your stop loss above the swing high. Yeah. And it also helps if you incorporate this RSI crossover. So right here, you have bullish crossover. So all reasons go along. And right here, you have to cross under, 2, full cross under here with everything. So yeah. All right, you guys. Unless you have anything else for me to cover, I think I'm done here. I need to go run to my dad's house to go give him some shits. Where the hell is... Bum, bum, bum. I don't know why. Sorry, okay. Alrighty, cool. I was just looking to see 0. Okay, guys. Yeah, I think I'm out of here. I think we covered everything we need to cover today. We understood why what happened yesterday. We wrote it in our notes. We had no follow through. Right here. So I'm always writing notes. It's very important for you guys to write notes. If you guys don't write notes during your trading, you're not going to remember everything you've learned. You might have a better memory than me, but I know for a fact I need my notes. So I'm gonna write right here that VRT failed. Where is it? ABC personnel Okay, so get these written. Seek out new ways. When R side shows divergence and fails to swing over. Alright guys. I will upload my charts. I think we're gonna go a little bit more down for some up. Like I said, I think we're gonna want to long this next drop no matter what. No matter what, I think we should long it. Whether it's gonna be Bitcoin scares me, but Bitcoin really does truly scare me. Because it makes it so like, is this all 3-4? You feel me? Is this all 3-4? Like, one more check before I get out of here. 1 2 1 2 3 4 3 4 5. Yeah, Bitcoin's chart's a little bit harder to depict on what exactly this could be coming down. Because on Ethereum, it could be a wave 4 coming down, but it's hard to put a wave 4 into Bitcoin. Sure, you can say this is 1 2 3 and all this is 4, but that's just so long. And having this 3-4 in this shorter than this 3-4 in this larger time frame, this makes no sense either. The only curve that kind of works is this one. And this is keeping it bullish, because I'll tell you why Bitcoin scares me. It's just because of this. Because the more value count to me is a 1 2 3 4 5, and we just put in an ABC. And this is just all part of a big 1 2 3 4 5. And this is why Bitcoin scares me. If Bitcoin would have gave us a 1 2 up top, like Ethereum did, a 1 2 1 2 like this, would have worked better. But we didn't get that. So this does, it can be very possible. If history repeats itself, we will put in something similar to this. Hold on, real quick. After this, I'll get out of here. I just want to understand. So that took a whole month. That took 21 days. 39 and 21. Oh wait, 39 and 20, yeah, 39 and 21. That's crazy. Literally on 21 days when we popped up. From that high to that low is 21 days. From that low to that high was 39 days. How far do we retrace to? That's another question. Below the golden, almost to the 0.7. What does it extend to though? One point 382. So if it's going to play an exact fractal, it'll hit right in the middle of here. We already hit 21 days, so we should turn around. If this is indeed the fractal of 2014 that I'm looking at, we should turn around anywhere between 21 days and 23 days, so within 2 days. This time frame I'm giving. And 39. Yeah, Bitcoin's counts is worrisome. Like, to me, this just does not make much sense. It's being 3-4 wide like that at all. Like, to me, we put in a 1-2 right now, or we're going down, I think. It just doesn't look right, you know? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right into the golden zone. It just doesn't make sense, you know. Just 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's very, I don't know, man. It's difficult to count. Bitcoin's a little bitch to count, so I'm gonna run off what Ethereum's having more often. I'm just seeing if this closes or flips bullishly. If it does, I'm gonna exit on my short. But I think we're good for continuation down. We'll see how this plays out though. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll be on again tonight around midnight Mountain Standard Time or 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to catch my show again. Maybe we'll get in on some shit. Unlike today. Or unlike yesterday, whatever. Today, yesterday. I appreciate y'all rock with me, I really do. This is fun in my opinion. We're getting some good buyback here. Some decent buyback, so we'll see how this goes. Oh wow. Let's see how this goes. Because this could also, like I said, this could also be like I said, I don't like this being 3, 4 coming down for 5. I don't. I like this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just put in a 1, 2. Come in for 3. Or we just started a new impulse down. This is how I feel. My two counts is just the 3, 4 the other way just makes no sense at all in terms of the way it looks. So $1.382 extension. Last idea. If this is gonna break out, it will break over this. Like that, it will. But in my opinion, if we break this low, I just don't like I'm just not don't really like this being a 3-4 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If anything, I'll put like a anything, I'll be like an A, B, C. And B came in an A, B, C, weirdo Shweko thing. I don't really see this being 1, 2, 3. All this is 4 and coming down to 5. It doesn't make sense to me. And I don't really like this as a, if this is going to be an ABC, I don't really like this as a 1, 2, this being 3. I like this being 1, 2, this being 3, 4, and 5, this being A, B, C. But that's just what I see. I don't really see any other, like, really, this being a 3, 4 just doesn't make sense to me. The length of it just makes sense to me. Duration, you know, that's a long long 3, 4. Alright. Okay, now I'm officially gonna get the fuck out of here. I appreciate y'all walking with me. Catch me again tonight at midnight Mountain Standard Time or at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll post these charts to my Discord group and we'll see if we're right. Okay? Bitcoin makes me nervous, but I'll write my notes. What do I mean by that in my Discord, alright? Alright, guys. You guys have a great day, night, morning, wherever the hell you guys may be. You guys have a great of it. And you guys catch me tonight, and we'll see what we can do. Alright. Much love. This is your boy, Satoshi motherfucking Heavy, signing the fuck out. Cheers.
to you, and I know I'm not all that you've got, but I'm more than I can hear it. I'm alive now. So help me find my way, where I came from. 'Cause I'm feeling lost and afraid. Maybe I've been too far gone. Oh, how I've been so wrong. This is so. Still I don't know where I belong. No, I don't know. 'Cause no one really knows me at all. Yeah, no one really knows me at all. How long will it take? It's so heavy that it shakes through the face of the building. It won't come from. I'll let my naked at the bottom of a heap where I caught all the colors, but your heart's made of rubber. I'm done. I'm looking for my love. Your heart's made of rubber. I'm done. Caught all the colors. Your heart's made of rubber. How long will this weigh on my mind? My heart it sings in black and white. Caught all these colors.
17,
Loves me back.
26.
I'm heavy as a heartbreak. I'm heavy as a heartbreak. I'm heavy as a heartbreak. However, just take is the red like the paint on the walls of the living room. We has a million. I'll start again at the bottom of a heap where I caught all the colors, but your heart's made of rubber. I'm done. Mistook you for a lover. Your heart's made of rubber. I'm done. Where I caught all the colors, but your heart's made of rubber. How long will this weigh on my mind? My heart it sings in black and white. Caught all these colors, but I can't find a lover who loves me back. I'm heavy as a heartbreak. 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 We were so bright, standing in the sunlight, never got burned. We were alright, had the easy kind of love, and I let it in. For a moment, felt like we were floating, baby, I swear. We were golden, it was easy, natural as breathing air. And when the sky went dark, you think I would've known before we let it get this far. I should've let you go. Now I gotta crawl out of love. Now I gotta crawl out of love. It's so fucking easy to fall in, but now that this ain't what you promised, then tell me how to crawl out of love. Got your words right. Always knew what to say in our fights. Look at us now. Hard as I try, I get halfway up the wall and you pull me down. And when the sky went dark, you think I would've known before we let it get this far. I should've let you go. Now I gotta crawl out of love. Now I gotta crawl can't control it, they are dead.